our team has built is something that is a lot more special than I realized to begin with. You know, I mean, I knew it was special what we were starting and what we were going into, but I really didn't have any idea just how many lives that this was going to touch. The ripple effects are exponential, and it is so beautiful, and I'm so grateful because there's nothing like our community, nothing at all. It's what I thought that I wanted in a community, and the kind of love and things that I had as an example when I was younger. And I was 14 years old, and I was lucky enough to go to my first Grateful Dead concert, you know. Saw this glass out on lot, you know. It was really, I was just drawn to it so much at a young age already, you know. And even though Jerry passed away shortly, a couple months later even, I think it was just that movement, you know, that connection of people that you see and that you're drawn to. And that's why I was really drawn to the Grateful Dead music. And then shortly after it was Fish, and Fish is where I really got into it, because that's when glass really started coming out a lot more than, you know, Boro and Away. But I never imagined this.
It's awesome. It's nice to see this much energy in a show, all the people, all the sales. It's a great show. It's the show now. Really isn't anything to compare to it now. They've really done a good job here. These guys are pros. Like anything that you do multiple times, you get better at it. And there's still, you know, room for improvement, but they have really got their advertising and PR down to a science at this show. It's one of the things I really admire, how hard they work. It's really not just about previous to the show, it's all year round. These guys are working hard to keep their presence in mind. They show up at other shows to be present, and so they keep on top of everybody's mind. And now, you know, there's wait lists to get into this show. And if you were there for the opening, you know, to have the buyers rush through the door the way they did on that opening night, that feels good. I don't care what show you're at, to see that happen, that's an awesome thing. I think it really has to do with the artists that are here. This is like a family, and it really is. You know, we all get to know each other, we all become close. Even though we're in competition, we're all in competition with each other, and yet there's this closeness. We all are giving each other hugs, we're glad to see each other, and I think that is the part of the show that's so valuable, you know, from a personal standpoint. Sure, we all come here to do business, but it's connecting with our friends and people that we only see once a year. That's the best part for me.
graduating. It's fucking awesome. But we have to come back next year. And it's actually pretty exciting though, because you never want to go back to school, but you do want to come back to this one, because this is good. It's been nice to do this show. I think what's happening is really good for our industry, especially, and it has taken a couple years to kind of circle back around, but there was a time when there was one really good show to do at the very beginning of the year, and all the buyers came and all the artists came to one central location, and then it seemed like after a little bit, that show split, and there was 2 of them, and then there was 4 of them, and then there was also Champs, and there's also the Madison show. So we were looking at almost a trade show a month, and that's too hard for the artists. It's too hard for the buyers. It makes you choose, and it makes you split where you're putting your budget, which ones you're gonna go to. It's a hit or miss whether the artists you wanna see are gonna be at that show versus the one in 2 weeks. And I think what's happening now, senior year, is everything else is kind of bombing, and everybody has chosen this show, and it's been a huge resurgence for all of us as far as getting everybody in one place, all the artists, getting all the buyers in one place. And I'm not gonna lie, senior year has been overwhelming. Walking down these aisles, there is so much work to see. There are so many amazing artists here. But I will say that overwhelming is better than empty walkways. Having everybody come and come to one trade show again is gonna be really good for our industry.
Yeah, the vibes are high, smiles are flowing. The people are happy. It's good vibes. I mean, it's the fact that they rep everyone equally. I feel like that's huge. From the guy that nobody knows to the AKM who's flexing the toughest stuff. So it feels good on all sides. Like no one's left out, and it seems like everyone's happy. It's like magic is in the air, bro. It's like that. So, and it's for the taking, for anyone. It's available for anyone. Is the way I look at that.